What's up, cooking squad? It's your girl Tay, and I am back with another cooking video. Y'all, today is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. So with that being said, today is Fall Food Friday, and it is a collaboration, and it is hosted by Moss Family TV. I will leave her link down in the description bar below. Y'all make sure y'all go and check out her channel, and also check out the fall food playlist that will be in the description bar as well. So for today's video, I will be making the fall veggie pan sheet, and I will also be making a apple crisp dessert. So without further ado, y'all, come on, let's go get started. So for this first recipe, I am going to be making a fall veggie sheet pan, and we are just going to put everything in the pan and we're going to put it in the oven. So right now I am cutting up some Brussels sprouts. I'm just cutting the ends off and cutting them in half, and then I'm going to place them on the pan face down. So y'all, I forgot to spray my pan with some Pam first before I put the veggies on. So I took the Brussels sprouts off and spread my pan first, and then I am putting the Brussels sprouts back on the pan face down. So next we're going to cut up some sweet potatoes. I'm going to peel them first, and then I'm going to cut them up in little small pieces. So I used 2 sweet potatoes for this recipe. Now I am just drizzling some olive oil on top and also some Italian seasoning, and I'm also going to add a little bit of salt and some pepper, and then I'm going to put the pan in the oven on 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. So while our potatoes and Brussels sprouts are in the oven, I'm going to start by making our sauce. I'm using 1/3 cup of maple syrup and 1/3 cup of mustard. This recipe calls for Dijon mustard, but I don't like Dijon mustard, so I'm using regular mustard, and it came out just as good. So I have some turkey smoked sausage here that I'm just going to dice up, and we are going to be adding this to our sheet pan as well. So next I'm going to be chopping up a red onion. I'm not going to use this whole thing. I'm going to use about half of this onion because I'm not a big fan of red onion. So I'm just going to cut up half, and we are going to add this to our sheet pan as well. So it's been about 15 minutes, and we are just going to remove our Brussels sprouts and potatoes from the oven. So now we are going to start adding the rest of our ingredients. We are going to add our smoked sausage, which is turkey smoked sausage, and we are also going to add our red onion. So after we've added our onion and smoked sausage, we're going to add in a few tablespoons of minced garlic, and then we are going to take our sauce mixture that we made and drizzle that over the top of our veggies, and then we are going to give it a really good mix, and then we are going to put it back in the oven for about 15 minutes on 400 degrees. So our sheet pan is done. We're going to drizzle it with the rest of our sauce, and then we're just going to mix it all in together. And my Brussels sprouts are a little toasty because I did put my sheet pan on broil. You don't have to put it on broil, that is optional. So that's why my Brussels sprouts are a little toasty. And when you put it in the oven, you want to make sure it's all in one layer. So our sheet pan is ready, and now I'm just going to sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese and also some parsley. So y'all, this is our finished product, our fall veggie sheet pan. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Doesn't it look like a big pan of fall, y'all? That's what it looks like to me. But anywho, make sure y'all put in the comment section if you're going to be making this dish or if you made something like this before. And I hope y'all enjoyed this first part of this fall Friday recipe. So for the second recipe, we're going to be making an old-fashioned apple crisp. I have some regular sugar, some light brown sugar, some flour. We're going to put in some cinnamon and also some nutmeg. Well, then after we add all of that in there, we're going to add in some oats, and I'm using the apple cinnamon oat. You can use regular oats if you want, but I chose to use the apple cinnamon kind since we were making an apple crisp. And last but not least, for our topping, we are going to add in some cubed butter, and we're going to mix it in really well. So next we are going to take our Granny Smith apples. We are going to peel them and we are going to cut them in thin slices, and we are also going to remove the seeds out of the apples. So now that we have our apples all peeled and sliced, we are going to add them to our pan. So now that we have all of our apples in our pan, we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. I'm adding in some flour, some brown sugar, some regular sugar. I'm also going to add in some cinnamon, and the recipe calls for you to do this process in the bowl, but I didn't want to dirty up any more bowls, so I decided just to do it inside of the pan. So that is an option that you can mix everything in a bowl. And I'm also going to add in some lemon juice. And like I said, all the measurements will be down in my description box. So once we have all of our ingredients in our pan, we are going to mix it up really well. Make sure our apples are all nice and coated with all the ingredients. So now what you're going to see me do here is chop my butter up really fine in our topping mixture. So this is how your topping should look once you finish chopping up the butter really well in it. So now that we have our topping all nice and mixed up, we are going to spread it across the top of our apples. And then we are just going to place our pan in the oven on 350 degrees for about 35 to 45 minutes. So our apple crisp is ready. So now I'm just going to put some of this apple crisp in a bowl, and then we are going to top it with some ice cream and some caramel sauce. So y'all, this is the end of this video, and this is our finished product. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And make sure you hit that notification bell so they may be notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys in the next cooking video. Peace out.